Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another LEGO review. Today I have the biggest set I think I've ever reviewed before on this channel, and it is the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, and it is set number 76042, and it is ages 16 and up, and it's 2,996 pieces. Wow, they couldn't have just made it in even 3,000, whatever. But this is a great set. It's going to cost you around $350, and we'll get into that later if that would be something that you think would be worth it. But it's pretty big, as you can see. It comes with 5 minifigures, and 2 of which are exclusive, the Nick Fury and the Agent Hill. But also, I'll have to show the box in another part of this video. But the instruction book is actually like a thesaurus dictionary size. I mean, this is the size of like a textbook. It's huge, which I kind of like and I kind of don't. If you do share building, like if you usually take a few books and give it to someone else and you build at the same time, you can't do that with this. So it is huge. It's like, what was it? Almost 500, almost 450 pages. I mean, that's awesome. And it's really, you know, it took me about 3 days to build, just on and off. It's a great set. I had a lot of fun building it. Comes with an amazing stand, which we'll take a look at. Comes with amazing micro stuff. The first micro minifigures that I've ever had. Probably, I don't think it's the first ones that they've ever made, but it's very awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at this set. Alright, so first we're going to look at the minifigures, and of course with the UCS, I guess it's not technically UCS, but I'm just going to call it that, comes with these nice minifigure stands. I know the UCS Tumbler did, and it's nice. I mean, I like it. It's very nice and sturdy, and it comes with this really cool kind of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. I thought it was really neat. And then all the minifigures just peg in here, and you can put them in any order you want. And it's just, you know, just extra something that I think would be nice for a display shelf. It's nice built, very sturdy, as I said. So let's first take a look at the minifigures. Now, first one I'm going to start off with is Black Widow. And as you can see, she is a lot better than what she used to be in the last Avengers set. The torso is amazing. I love the blue is supposed to be like, you know, sort of like an electric current, as from what I've seen from concept art of her, and it just looks really nice. I love her belt, the top part of her torso, the printing on the flesh is kind of really light printed. It's almost a white color, and I'm not sure if I like that. And her hairstyle is really amazing, and she has the double-sided head, and on the back of her is just really amazing. I love just this overall minifigure. And then so the next one I'm going to take a look at is one that's exclusive to the set, and that is Nick Fury. And then so Nick Fury is really cool. This is the first version of him in the MCU variant, and he has a nice trench coat. It was rumored that he was going to have an actual trench coat, but that didn't happen. So he has kind of weird, awkward gray legs that I don't really like, but he still looks really cool, and the nice big zipper and his eye patch on the head is just awesome, and the back of him looks really awesome too, with all the details that they do for back minifigures. And then so the next minifigure I want to show you guys is the Captain America. And then so this Captain America does not have his actual headpiece over him. He has just, you know, his head with his hair. I'm not really a big fan of the color, really. And no, it looks a lot more lighter than it actually is on my camera. It's a little bit darker, but still pretty cool. I love the new torso. The nice detailing is nice on that. Nice detail, nice. And he does feature his S.H.I.E.L.D., of course, and the back of him looks really nice. No leg printing on him, but they really usually don't on Captain America. So that is it for him. And then the next minifigure is Agent Hill, and this is the first time that they've ever put her in a minifigure form, so let's take a look at her. She's really nice. She has a plain torso. Her upper flesh doesn't have quite as much a problem as Black Widow's did, but it's still a little bit noticeable, which is kind of awful because you're paying a lot of money for this set, so you want the minifigures to be pretty spectacular, and they kind of fall a little bit short on that, but it's okay. I love the details on her belt and just the overall sort of jacket. It looks just like her. Her face isn't unique at all, but that's a little sad. The hairpiece is nice, and I love the arm printing on her. The arm printing is pretty cool with the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. And then of course she has just, you know, her normal back printing, and that is all for her. And then the last minifigure I had to show you that I wasn't really excited for, but whatever. He's sort of a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, or he is, and that is Hawkeye. Now Hawkeye, they've made a quite a bit update on him since the last one. He has a really nice spiked hair that everyone likes. He has the double-sided head with the goggles and the normal face, and the torso is really neat. I like that. He has, you know, the leg printing, and it's just a really nice sort of jacket, and I love the red color, and the back printing on him is nice, and he does come with a bow and arrow, so that is cool. And then so yeah, that is all 5 of the minifigures, and 3 of them you can get in the normal Age of Ultron sets, but these 2 are only exclusive for this set. I know the Captain America, you won't get this head or the hair, but you know, you're not really missing out. So this set kind of falls short on the minifigure scale, I would think, in my opinion, but that is just me. Nonetheless, these minifigures are great. So before we get on to the actual set though, I want to show you guys the stand and also the little micro vehicles and micro minifigures. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so I normally don't show the box just because I don't see the need to, but this one I really do think should be shown. It is huge. It is probably, I mean, look at that. Look how big that is. That is almost unnecessary how big it is. I mean, yes, it's a huge set, but the box is just even bigger. So there's just the box, and then also I have the extra pieces here. This is all the extra pieces you get. A lot of cheese slopes and studs there, and you know, just Technic pins and stuff. And so yeah, that is it on that. Alright, so we're on the runway now, and let's just take a look at the micro stuff. So here is the micro Quinjet. It's a very nice design. They're actually making a mini poly bag, so it's not really a micro. That one's not a micro, but this one is. It's very cool. It has nice jets in the back, and I really like it. I like the color, and it's just very, very neat. You do get 3 of them. They're dispersed between throughout the set right now, and then here's just another one, and then you get 2, yay! And then so those are really nice. And then you get this forklift here. Let's see if this will. You get a forklift, and it just has a little roller skates, some studs, and some tiles, and looks pretty cool. Here's the actual like lift here, and it has a little package, so that's cool. And then you get 2 of those, and then here is the truck, and you only get 1 of these. So here's the front of the truck, and the wheels are the nice little studs with the holes in them, and they connect, so that's nice. And then you get 3 fighter jets, and here's what they look like. They're just, you know, standard fighter jets. Very cool, very creative, and has a little stud on the bottom so you can connect it to throughout the Helicarrier. And so yeah, that is the micro vehicles. Alright, so let's look at the micro minifigures. And there's not really a good way I think I can show it, but let's go ahead and try. So I'm going to show the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent first. And let's see if I can rig this up here nice and neat. And let's get it zoomed in. Alright, so here is your micro minifigure. And it's actually pretty cool. I love the printing on it. You do get 8 of these, and they're very, very tiny. I mean, if you could just see my finger up to that, they're so small. And they're just really cool, and I love the design on them, and it's just really creative. It actually makes it to scale, and they have the nice S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on them, and very, very neat. And then so the next one, if I don't knock over the Helicarrier, that'd be horrible, I guess is Hawkeye, and he kind of looks like his big fig with a nice trench coat, and then the flesh on that, trying to get it there. And then he's printed on a brown head, so it's kind of like just like the Nick Fury, but with this different printing. and mine doesn't seem to have misprints on it, so that's a plus, because I know some pictures they have misprints for some reason. And then so we're going to show Iron Man. I wish you got Iron Man as a main minifigure. That would have been nice. Like, if you're going to have him as a microfigure, you should have him as a normal size minifigure, and he has this little repulsor stud at the bottom, of course, and he kind of looks like the Toy Fair exclusive from 2011, I think, where he just has the printed on head. So that's cool. None of these feature back printing, but it's just like a standard figure, and the printing on him is very nice. It looks like a classic Iron Man, so that's cool. And so next we have Nick Fury. Get him on here. Nick Fury is really nice. He has a trench coat again. Very simple. The eyes are just little dots. You can see that. And just, you know, an overall nice design. They have the eye patch on it, which I like. And just again, very, very cool. Very creative. And I like that they're actually doing this now. As I get Captain America on my little thing here, I think it's just very creative. And then just take a look at that. And the Captain America actually looks just like the Toy Fair exclusive too. So that's pretty cool. So there he is. There's Captain America. Stars and Stripes. God bless America. Alright, and that is it for the microfighters. And then let's go ahead and look at the minifigure. Excuse me, no, not the minifigure scan. Let's look at the actual stand for the Helicarrier. Okay, so here's the stand. It's actually quite simple. It has your typical Lego exclusive information sheet on there. You guys can read that on there. It's a lot of Technic on here. It's very, very sturdy. Very nice for shelves, but make sure you have the shelf space for it, because I have nice shelves around my room and it's too big. So I'll see if I can try to demonstrate how to actually put it on there. Hopefully without breaking it too much. Let's see, it just goes down in there like that, and it just sets down perfectly like that, and you can see all the pieces fly off because it broke. But that's just the general idea on that. So that is the stand, and let's get on to the actual Helicarrier. Alright, so here's the Helicarrier itself. As you can see, there's 4 main of the turbines here on each side, and you have the runway. We'll go into detail, but just the overall shape of it. The idea is for all these different vehicles, you can just place around. For the little micro minifigures, you can just place them around as you want, and then you do get 4 of these that you can just place the other at the end of this runway here. I'm just going to apologize in advance. My studio isn't fit for something this large, so we'll see how it goes. Of course, there's a little thing that will turn the turbines here. It's kind of shaking a little bit. You'll see what the actual crank looks like during this, but it's just pretty cool. You can hook it up to power functions, which I might show in another video. So if you guys want to see the power functions, please tell me. I'll probably do it anyways, but it's kind of nice to get some reassurance on people wanting to see it. So let's zoom in here, and there's just a lot of set to cover, so hopefully we can get it done in a timely manner. So those are actually all printed. The S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on the road plate there, those are stickers on that, and then just more road plate. Again, I apologize if you see anything outside the studio. And then there's the 4 turbine engines. Very nice. I love that. It took me 30 minutes, 30 to 50 minutes per engine. They're just that big, or I'm that slow of a builder. And then up here we have just cargo area, which is very nice, and then that's back where you can have that. And then there's a little driver's seat, I guess, a little captain's quarters there, and has nice satellites on that, and just an overall nice shape. And then we'll take a look at the bowels here in a second, but I want to take a quick look at the inside of this and show you guys how that all works. If I can get that, then we'll get that. Okay. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to go. This piece just lifts off, and then inside you have an area. So let's take a close look up at that area. So here's a look up to the spot. I'm gonna insert an actual picture of it. It's very hard to look at, but this is just basically the computer area, the command center of the Helicarrier itself. You can see the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. Again, I'm gonna post better resolution pictures here because it's actually very hard to actually see on the inside of that. So that's what it looks like for a standpoint, and then the images are better details of that. So I apologize for not being able to look on the inside very much, but those pictures are going to be the best bet on seeing them very well because it's so hard to get in there. So that is the inside, and let's take a look at the underside of the Helicarrier. Alright, so here's the underside of it. It has a big 64 on it. That's cool, and if we move along up here, we can see the 64 again on that. So the underside is cool. It has these gigantic boat pieces and then the little window in there. You'll be able to see better with the images from the previous section of this review. But there's the underside of the propellers. Has a nice radar dish and, you know, just a nice view of that. Overall, the bottom is very stout, and it's just an overall nice sturdy model. And I want to go ahead and show you guys the back of it as well, if it will let me. Hopefully it will. It's going to do some braking on us, but we're going to see it. Okay, so here's the back of it. It's just a huge model. And I apologize, you can see outside of the studio there, but it's just so big. And there's a little hidey hole. And then again, here's the hand crank live, and then the turbines on the back of it that helps it push forward. And remember, it's a boat too, so we'll go, it's an aircraft carrier that flies, hence the name, Helicarrier. And here's just like from like one of the scenes in the movies where you could fly inside there, so that's cool. And yeah, so that is the set, guys, and let's get to the ending of this review. So there it is, guys, the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier. I hope you enjoyed. There's a lot of set, and if I missed some of it, I apologize. It's just so big, and it's so amazing, and you would just have to pick it up for yourself to see its amazing detail. So yeah, there's it for the video, guys. If you guys liked it, please leave a like and comment down below and subscribe, because this set costs a lot of money for me, and it'd be amazing if you guys liked it and shared it with your friends and make it worth it to show you guys, because it is. And you know, whenever someone spends a lot of money on something, it's kind of nice if actually, you know, you get a lot of people watching it. I mean, it's a great set. I mean, we have the turbines, we have all the detail in here, the bottom, and it's just a great set. It's huge. Make sure you have the space for it. For if it's worth the money, I would say yes. And that's if you're a huge Marvel fan. If you're a huge just superheroes fan, I would get it. It's probably going to be worth a lot of money, opened or unopened, in the far future. Not too far, but it's probably going to be worth a lot of money. I'd just say that because, you know, that's how this kind of stuff goes. So if you pay for it, the value only goes up. Just keep the box. That's my only recommendation, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and everything I said. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My Instagram is 111 Lego Reviews 111, and my Twitter is 111 Lego Reviews or Lego Reviews 111. I can't remember off the top of my head. Isn't that bad? So thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. We'll see you next time, and bye.